Welcome to Smart Youth Entrepreneur. Our guest for today is Chama, CEO of Charmie Beauty Bay. Macy, welcome.
Thank you.
Macy, please tell us, who is Macy?
Okay, so a lot of people actually call me Chama. My name is Chama Chisala Mwansa. Also Mercy. I'm a 24-year-old. I just graduated from the University of Zambia in Gender Studies.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, and I'm passionate about gender studies, and about makeup.
Okay, so...
Yeah. So, high school background?
Yeah, so yeah.
Okay, I used to change schools a lot growing up, but I did most of my primary school in Eastern Province and my high school in Kasama in Northern Province.
Okay, so having traveled a lot and now you're at the University of Zambia.
Yeah.
How's the change of environment affected your work?
So at the time that I started doing makeup on other people, I was already at the University of Zambia.
Oh.
Yeah, so I haven't really been moving around, even though I have been moving, I haven't really been moving around a lot since I started doing makeup on other people. Growing up, I used to do makeup on myself a lot, and that's how I actually started doing on other people, because my friends were like, hey, you're really good at this, you could be making money out of it. Then I'm like, nah, and then they just were like, okay, just try, because from Kasama, I never knew that people could actually make money using makeup or doing makeup.
So in what year did you start actually charging people for your craft?
When I was in first year at the University of Zambia, that was 2017.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was because of my friends that I actually started charging, like I mentioned earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they were like, hey, you're really good at this. You could be making money out of it. So how I started doing it first is I would ask clients how much they thought my makeup was worth, and then that's how much I'd ask them to give me.
Okay. So of those people you asked to give you how much money, depending on how much they felt your work was worth,
Mm-hmm.
What was the largest amount you had attend?
100 kwacha.
Okay.
Yeah, and to me that time 100 kwacha was a lot of money, because things were really hard for me in first year. Like, they were really hard. So 100 kwacha really made a difference, so I was like, wait, so I can actually make money out of this, and so that's how I started charging people. I got the average, which was 80 kwacha,
Mm-hmm.
and then I started charging people 80 kwacha.
So 80 kwacha was for what?
It was for full face beads. That includes foundation, eyeshadow, eyebrows, lipstick, everything.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, so how's the transition from you just doing makeup on your friends for free,
Mm-hmm.
you telling people, just give me how much you want, and now you actually charging? How's the transition?
So at some point you've got to know how much your services are worth. I couldn't continue asking people how much they're going to charge. How much I think my makeup was worth, and then they'd give me that amount. No, it needed to be something uniform. So I just got the average amount, and that's what I charged. And then I started increasing because of the products that I was buying, because initially I didn't start with products that were very authentic. I started with Menakis beauty products, Black Opal. So humble beginnings.
Okay, so was the money you raised from how much it might worth enough for you to stock up and start professionally, or what?
Actually, no. Not entirely. Some of the money, yes, came from the clients, but part of it also came from my parents. Like I would ask my mom to say, hey, I need products. I'm starting this business which is for makeup, but I do not have enough products. So should send me some money, then I'd buy products, because the 100 kwatas couldn't buy the amount of products that I needed. Because initially I only had things for my face, for my skin tone. You know, I did not have other people's skin tone color products. So I needed to start buying those, and the 100 kwatas weren't enough, the 80 kwatas, the 50 kwatas. At some point people even used to give me 30 kwacha, and I would accept it.
So has your mom always been supportive even as a kid?
My mom? Yeah, except when I started doing makeup when I was really young. So you know that thing where at some point we had a phase where, I don't know if it was a phase or a trend, where you're supposed to put like red, yellow, pink, purple eyeshadow, like you put different colors. I did that a lot, and my mom used to shout at me. You know, she'd tell me to say, you've started makeup when you're too young. Like, when you grow up, it won't be exciting to you. So at the time when you're actually supposed to be doing makeup, you will have stopped, because you're doing it now. You're supposed to wait until you grow older. But I never stopped, because it was something that I was very passionate about.
Okay, so where do you get this passion that you talk so much about?
Actually, it's my mom. My mom's a diva. Yeah, she's a very prayerful diva.
Okay.
Yeah, so my mom used to do makeup, you know, I'd go on her dressing table, and that's why we used to fight. She actually used to beat me, not that we used to fight, you know, African moms. We love you. I would go on her dressing table, put all colors of eyeshadow, you know, and then, she would come back, she have messed up, she would beat me, she would shout at me. And then the whole thing of me putting different colors, she really, really hated that. Yeah.
So there is a lot of makeup artists, a lot of people that are in this industry around. So what is that unique factor about you that keeps bringing clients to you? Okay, so
for me, I'm a very jovial person. Like, I'm very bubbly, I'm very chatty. Even when I have my clients, we are laughing, we're chatting. I think people like that. People like to feel comfortable around you know, and I give that to them. Another thing is, I like to do research. I feel like in this day and age, you don't have to stay at the same place. You need to research, you need to see what's trending, you need to know what works for different people, because other people like natural makeup, other people like loud makeup. Like, there are times when I do very loud makeup and then I post it and people are like, nah, it's not nice, or just generally the response that I get is not very good. But you find one or two people that actually like that. At the same time, there are times when I do loud makeup and then others are like, no, that's not nice, you know. Yeah, they're like, no, that's not nice. But other people, that's what they love. So you have to know what works for different clients. You have to be able to do different types of looks, you know, because different clients are going to come to you, and to remain relevant, you have to know, you have to research, you have to watch YouTube videos. YouTube really, really helps. Like, it has really helped me. Open yours.
So you see, you started doing makeup professionally when you were in first year 2017, right?
Yes.
How did doing makeup help on a professional level help you as a student?
I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but life in first year was really difficult. It was really, really hard, So when I started getting paid for makeup, it really helped me in that I'd now even buy my own groceries. It's not every time that I'd call my parents and tell them I needed food, So it really, really helped. And then I feel like that's why I even stayed. That's why I even continued doing it, because obviously if it wasn't paying enough, I would have stopped by now.
4 years down the line, 2017, 2021 now, still doing makeup. How big is your clientele?
So now I not only do makeup on my friends, I do makeup on weddings, on kitchen parties, chilanga mulilo. I do different events, birthday dinners, birthday parties, brunches, whatever event it is. And I also do makeup on set, like for Trade Kings. Sometimes they would hire you. Yeah. So now I have a bigger clientele. People like, clients stay when they like you. They really, really stay. Like for me, if it wasn't for my friends, I wouldn't be doing makeup today on other people. I would have been doing it on myself and on my friends. They made me to start doing it. And so they advertised me. So different clients recommend to different people. And that's how you grow your clientele. Not only through that, even my Facebook page helps, my Facebook account, because I'll do something and then I'll post, and when people like it, they see it, they'll call you and they say, hey, I want to have my makeup done by you.
So talking about friends, once you bought content to say friends normally do not pay in full, friends bring business down.
Yeah.
Oh, my business died because of friends, but hey, is you saying you started this because of your friends. You have a lot of clients because of your friends. How do you rely on your friends?
Everybody should get friends like mine.
They have.
Because my friends have actually never asked me for a discount. And I think that's very, very important, because they know how much I put in. They saw how I was suffering, how I suffered to get different products, because things have really become expensive, and I can say up to now, my friends have never asked me for a discount. I just give them when I just sit to say, okay, I should give my friends a discount. But otherwise, they've never even just asked for it on their own. They've been supportive throughout. They're even the ones who recommend me to other people. I'm not like a social media type of person. My friends are. So when they see something changing, they'll be like, hey, can you do my makeup? I want you to do this on me. And then when I do it, they'll go out there, they'll take pictures, they'll post, they'll advertise me, they'll go out and tell people, no, it's Chama that did my makeup.
So do you only base your services in Osaka?
Actually, no. I've had clients from Kafue, Kawe, Mazabuka, Kasama, Ndola, just different places. So when people want your makeup, really, clients stay, like loyal clients stay when they love what you do. So even when you're far away, they'll call you to come and do their makeup. So they'll pay for my transportation and everything, and then I'll go and do their makeup. I've also been able to do makeup in Zimbabwe.
Wow.
When I went there, I actually didn't go there specifically for the makeup. I went there for something else. But while I was there, someone realized I was doing makeup, and they're like, wow, your makeup is really good. Can you also do it for me? Because there was a huge event. And then when I did it on them, they were very happy. I even had the opportunity to do it on a guy. It was actually the first time that I did makeup on a guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was very happy about it.
Okay, so how many guys have you done makeup on?
Now they're a number. I don't think I can even count. I told you that I even do makeup on set. Yeah, so usually it's not only ladies that we do that on, it's also guys. So I don't think I can even count now.
Okay, so other than the beauty makeup you do you also do the other arts, for instance, the one on movie sets and whatnot?
Yes, I do. Even like when I said I do makeup on set, it's different. It's for Even when you ask me to create a saw, like if somebody was in an accident, I'm able to do that. Yeah.
So you learned all that naturally, or you went to school for it?
I actually have never been to school for makeup. Yeah, I've never been to school for makeup. Everything has been, it's talent and also research. I watch YouTube videos to keep up with what's happening. I watch YouTube videos. I see the internet. My friends will tell me what's happening, because sometimes I'm just not a social media person, and I know that works against me. I try. It just I think I was born in the wrong age.
Okay, so what has been your high or your greatest achievement of this career so far?
My greatest achievement, I think, being able to do makeup on set. I never ever would, I never dreamt that I'd ever be able to do that. Recommendations. Like I said, when clients love your stuff, they're gonna call you, they're gonna stick to you. There are other people who are just like, I can't have anybody else touching my face. They'd rather go, if you are busy, they'd rather go to an event just as fuck powder, what, and they go because you are not available. Like, I've had clients who are that loyal, and I'm sure other makeup artists can say the same. Yeah, so
as a graduate, you mentioned earlier that you just graduated. As a graduate, soon, I do not know if you continue with the makeup industry, or soon you're going to have employment elsewhere. What is your future for this brand you have created? Will you incorporate other people or what? Okay,
so I like I mentioned, I recently graduated. I've actually gotten job offers from places that are not in Lusaka, but I've turned them down because of my clients. I know that I'm going to lose my clients if I move out of Lusaka. My clients are one of the reasons why I've stayed, and I do not intend, I even work for an NGO. I do not intend to stop doing makeup. I think I'm going to teach somebody how to do it, so that maybe they can take care of business when I'm not around. I feel like that's my next step from there. But again, it's difficult to find people who are authentic. My friends are very authentic, but they have their own things going on, so it's kind of hard. But my plan is to teach somebody how to do the makeup so that they're able to take care of business when I'm not available.
Okay, so if there was a girl, let's say 17, 16-year-old that also has passion in makeup and would want to start, or maybe passion in any other thing, what would be your words to her?
I'm a very self-motivated type of a person. You really have to be confident in what you do. You really have to know your craft. Even if you do not know something, I've seen makeup artists who were never talented in it, but learned. They sat down, they researched, they learned from other people how to do it, and now they are able to do wonders. So you have to know your craft. You have to be confident in yourself, to believe in yourself, because it's not every time that you're gonna have friends like mine. It's not every time that you're going to have supportive family. So you really have to be, open your eyes, you really have to be self-motivated in order for you to excel, But what I can say is always believe in yourself. Like, I know a lot of people have said this, and it's just gotten to, especially motivation speakers. They've said this, and other people are just like, people just say things. But I can really tell you from my own experience, you have to be self-motivated. You have to be hardworking, because especially when I have weddings, sometimes I sleep there, because maybe I do not have transport that would take me at 3 a.m. or at 4 a.m. going to another place. So I have to sacrifice whatever it is that I was doing so that I can go and sleep at that particular place. You have to sacrifice certain things about yourself in order to make it.
So how do you feel your current career advantages you from another graduate that just graduated, waiting for employment outside there and doing nothing?
My job is not very demanding, so I'm able to strike a balance, but at the same time, makeup pays if you really just work hard at it. If you don't, you're going to find that you're spending more on buying expensive products. What? For me, it's not even about the products. You can have, like, I started with very cheap products. I started with Kiss Beauty, Black Opal, and then I kept on graduating from there. Now I'm using our own SYES products, Shodo products. Yeah, so you have to really work hard, know your craft, be committed, and be self-motivated.
Great, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so as we near the end of the show, what is how can people get in touch with you? What is your contact and whatnot?
Okay, so my Facebook, just give me a sec. Okay. My Facebook account name is Mercy Chama. My page name is Charmie's Beauty Bay. All my friends call me Charmie. Yeah, so Charmie's Beauty Bay. My phone number, Airtel, is 0976 94 14 92, MTN 0968 57 10 92. Or you can email me at mercymwansa22@gmail.com. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
So you can come through to Chamba Valley.
Yeah. As you complete, please explain what you're doing on Hackers. Want to see the final product.
Okay, so I'm only remaining with, as you can see, I'm doing highlights. So I'm only remaining with lipstick, and then I'll put some setting spray, and that's it. So this kind of look is more of a nighttime look, not a daytime look. As you can see, it has these dark shimmery colors. My client loves dark colors, Yeah, that's so true. Yeah, so I did what works for her. I did what she likes, So this is a sort of a night look, but it could also work for weddings during the day. Yeah, but mostly for me it's a night look, like shimmery colors for me, a night look, a night looks. So I'm just remaining with her lipstick and then some setting spray, and we'll be good to go. So I actually started her eyebrows and eyeshadow before you guys came, because before we started the interview, because makeup takes time. I take an hour. All my clients know that I take an hour. I don't know if there are makeup artists that take less time. Maybe they've mastered the arts. I take an hour. Yeah, so that's why I just started in advance, but now we're almost done.
So are there situations where you arrange with a client, and then the schedule is there for an hour, and then you make a mistake and then you have to restart?
That has never actually happened to me, where I make a mistake and I have to restart. No, but there are difficult clients out there. Yeah. You find that every time you do one eyebrow, she wants to see in the mirror. You do this, she wants to see. You do the eyeshadow, she wants to see. You haven't even done anything, she wants to see. So sometimes clients are difficult, but at the end of the day, they are your bosses. At the end of the day, they are the people that are paying you. So just keep your calm, don't be rude. Other makeup artists will just tell you off and leave. Yeah, but in such cases, you're the one who's losing out, because that makeup, that client that you have, if you have a bad experience with her, she will not recommend you, because Mulusaka, Mulima events, Zambia has got events don't finish. When that client that you are being rude to because they did something wrong is the one who's supposed to recommend you for another gig, sure, or event. Yeah.
Okay, so 4 years into the business, how do you think the business has grown, the makeup industry? How do you think it has grown in Zambia?
Like I was mentioning earlier, to say I'm even able to get products in Zambia. Initially, it was very difficult when I started, because the most of the products that we had were for light-skinned people. it's only now that we even have products that are Zambian, not just Zambian, even if they're not Zambian, but at least they're for Africans or dark skins. So it was very, very difficult, and I feel like we've grown past that now. You know, we have products that are able to match our skin tone. Yeah, not only that, so many makeup artists are there, and so you actually have to do your research, be authentic. Don't follow every trend. Okay, you can follow trends, yes, but for me, I don't follow every trend. Like, different things work for different makeup artists. I think other people will tell you the same.
What works for you?
What works for me is knowing what my client likes, not enforcing what I want or what I think will look good on them. Although at the same time, I do advise to say this would look good on you. And then another thing is research. In this day and age, you cannot afford not to research. Like, you just have to be able to research, know what's trending. You know, even if it doesn't work for you, at least just know how to do it, because a client is going to ask you to do it. You know, and then it will be very embarrassing when you don't know how to do something. Yeah. Like Apamanje, people are contouring the chin and whatnot. Yeah. So now I'm just going to put some setting spray on her.
Okay.
Yeah. Close your eyes. Sorry. Okay. We'll just let it dry out a bit, and then we are done.
Okay, awesome. She looks so beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for joining us on this episode of Smart Youth Entrepreneur. Please feel free to nominate your next entrepreneur for the next episode. Thank you, Messi.
Thank you so much for having me.